All right. Before we get started, I want to open up the room for any actual questions, any specific objections that you are hearing that you want my assistance with.
I do have one. I'm in a verbal commitment with an agent.
May I ask how you got to that point?
Basically, the conversation was I was actually going through the script already, and then I actually ended up with, have you talked to a realtor, or are you on any under obligation with any realtor? It says, the lead says, I'm not in any contract or signed obligation, but I am in a verbal agreement with my cousin, which is actually a realtor.
Cousin. Okay.
Yeah.
And then where did you go from there?
I just let go of the conversation. Like, okay, that's perfectly fine. I'm pretty sure everything would actually work well with you guys. So, yeah. So I actually ended up the phone call on that note.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. All right. Let's work on that today. So, what do you say when they tell you, well, I know somebody who's a realtor, or I'm working with a realtor, or whatever else? Okay, which is, you will get that from time to time. That could be an actual objection. It could just be also an excuse to get off the phone with you.
Right.
When somebody says, hey, I already have a realtor. Okay, so what I would say is, hey, I don't know what your agent is sending you, but my list includes properties that you cannot find online. I'll get you instant access. So go back to the actual offer, which is right here in front of you, right underneath buy first home hunter service, right? When they say, well, I already have a realtor that I'm working with, or they might say, have a realtor that I'm committed to. Hey, that's fair. Listen, I don't know what your realtor is sending you, what kind of homes, but would you like me to email you updates of homes that matches your home buying criteria from every companies, including foreclosure, short sales, bank-owned properties, distressed sales, and homes that you cannot find anywhere else, nothing that you can find online? Would that be helpful? So you're going back basically to the offer again. You're reiterating the benefit of the offer. Okay, so the offer is, I can get you access to all the homes, including these homes that you cannot find online. Does that make sense? Okay, so Lawrence, that's what I would say.
Okay. Should we push through with meeting with a realtor?
Absolutely.
One of our, okay.
Gotcha. Absolutely. So now to break it down even further, you use the field file found. So the field file found is when they say, well, Lawrence, I already have a realtor. I totally understand how you feel. I've had many clients who told me the same exact thing. What they found is that, listen, I don't know what your realtors are sending you, but my list that I can get you access to includes homes that you cannot find online. It includes bank foreclosure, short sales, all these amazing deals. That way you will never have to miss out on any more properties. And you can beat out all the other buyers to the best homes. So why don't we schedule a time where we have like 15 to 20 minutes so I can take down exactly what you're looking for? Would today or would tomorrow work better for you? Does that sound good?
Definitely is.
Okay. So you can, sometimes when I'm on the phone with people, I also ask questions that get yeses from them. Does that sound good? Can you see how you'll benefit from that? Would you be interested in? Right? Those are all like yes questions. So when you're talking to people, get them to say yes to you. Would it be helpful if? They're all yeses, right? Of course it's helpful if I can get you access to all the best properties, including homes that they can't find themselves. Yes, it's helpful, right? Would you be interested in getting that list? Yes, I'd be interested. So the more yes they say in their mind in the middle of the conversation with you guys, when you ask for the appointment, they're already conditioned to say yes to you 3 to 4 times in that conversation. Okay, so that's just a couple more things that I can like add in there for you guys. Okay, what questions do you guys have when in that situation? If the person says, hey, I already have an agent.
I do have this conversation before wherein she's working with an agent, but she's been very active looking at some properties in our website. So are you receiving the 5-star service that you deserve from your agent? I think so, yes. And then I'm very eager to get this lead because that time he's looking for properties like $700,000. I don't think that your agent is doing a great job for you, it's because you are the one looking at some properties in our website. That's what I tell her. So she agreed to have an appointment with us before.
Awesome.
Because, yeah, I don't think that your agent is doing a great job in sending you listings. It's because you came across to our website. We are one of the very few real estate companies who do have an access to properties that cannot be found online. So rather than wasting your time checking on different properties online, why could we just send you a list of homes that are really within your criteria? And this would actually for us to set up like an appointment or have you connected with our top agent. Would that sound helpful?
That sounds great. That would be very helpful. That's good. So there's like multiple ways to do this, guys. Okay. The other part is the mindset part. So sometimes when somebody says, well, I already have an agent, can I tell you the mindset behind it? Number one, everybody in their head they have an agent. Do you know why I tell you a lot of people will say they have an agent? Because if you look at their inbox, they're getting emails from agents already, right? So I want you to know there's a 99% chance the person you're talking to is already getting emails from another agent. And there's a 99% chance that person already met with an agent before, okay? Here's the question you have to ask yourself. Why would somebody who's already getting emails from agents, multiple agents, who's already met with an agent or multiple agents in the past, be on our website looking for properties on their own? Think about that. And that's what Judy was saying just now. The reason why they're looking on our website is because they're unhappy or unsatisfied with what the agents are providing them. That's why they're doing their own research outside of what the agents provided, okay? So when they say, well, I do have an agent, I totally understand. Many of my clients have told me the same thing in the past. Listen, I don't know what your agents are sending you. It sounds to me like you're not finding what you're looking for. What people found is that my list that I can get you access to includes properties that you cannot find online. Would that be helpful if I get you access to properties that are not online? Would it be helpful if I can help you beat out other buyers to the best homes? Because now you have access to all the best homes before other buyers sees them, right? That's 2 yeses, by the way. I just got them to say yes to me twice right there if we're role playing, okay? So expect it. It's gonna be one of the more common objections is I already have a realtor, okay? And when they say I have a realtor, I just accept it. I'm like, okay, but I have no idea what your realtor is sending you. Got it? You guys can handle that, right? Now you heard me talk, you heard Judy talk. Anybody want to role play this? I don't have the actual objection written out in here, but use the field felt found. And then the found part is, you know what they found is that I don't know what your realtor is sending you, but what they found, the list that I'm sending them includes properties. And then it's the offer, off-market properties, homes they can't find online, foreclosure, short sales, distress sales, and so on. Who wants to role play that with me?
I can do it.
All right, let's go. Dalla, I already have a realtor.
Oh yeah, I totally understand how you feel. Many of our clients hadn't had a realtor before us, but what they found is that working with us will help them to get what they want. I'm not sure what you're getting from your agent. Sounds like you're not getting what you want. So would it be helpful if I get you access to all homes that match your criteria, even homes that you won't find online?
Yeah, what kind of homes would you have that my agent's not sending me?
Well, we can give you access to off-market properties that you won't find on Zillow and Trulia.com or any other internet site.
Okay. Yeah, that would be helpful. Would it help me beat out other buyers?
Yeah, absolutely, because you'll be the first one getting access to these properties, so you will have more opportunity to get these homes.
Okay, thank you. Yes, so I'll say yes to that. Good job. That was good. Guys, always don't forget the benefit of the list. So you have to add the benefit. The benefit's not on the script. The benefit, hey, I'll get you access to all these homes because it's going to help you beat out other buyers to the best homes. Right. And right now in our market, no matter where in the country, their biggest issue is because there's a lack of inventory. They're competing with like 5 to 10 to 15 other buyers. Even with the rates where it is, people are still competing today, right? So you just add in there, by the way, the benefit or like the reason why this is going to be important and beneficial to you is that you're going to end up beating other buyers to the best homes. Don't you want that?
Right. Okay, right? Yeah.
So always add that in the end. Like, hey, with my stuff, you'll be able to beat out other buyers. You can also ask like, aren't you tired of losing out on the best homes? Those are all yes questions. Aren't you tired of losing out on properties? Yes. Aren't you tired on finding out that the home that you want to see is already under contract? Yes. Don't you want what I have? Yes. This way, wouldn't it be helpful that now we're going to help you beat out other buyers to the best properties? Yes. All yeses. Get all those yeses. Okay.
Right.
I'm just treating you guys like this is, you can use this exact tactic on every conversation, not even in real estate, not just in real estate. You can do the same exact thing for everything. Okay. When you want an ultimate, like the ultimate yes at the end, set up all the small yeses. Wouldn't it be helpful? Wouldn't it be fun just hanging out with me? Yes. Can you see how much fun you're going to have being one of my partners? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Well, why don't you let's set up a time for us to meet them. All right. So get the small yeses to get the ultimate yes. All right. Who else wanted to role play? This is actually a very good script, a very good objection. Lawrence, thank you so much for bringing it up today. Anybody else want to role play this with me? Okay. Again, we're going to use the feel, felt, found. I understand how you feel. Many of my clients have indicated the same or felt the same way. They had an agent before they met us. And what they found is that, you know what? I don't know what your agent's sending you, but my list includes properties that you can't find online, Trulia, Realtor.com, Zillow, including foreclosures, distress sales, short sales, right? And that's what they found. And that way, we can help you beat out other buyers to the best properties. Something like that. Who wants to try that with me?
I will do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Natalia, thank you for calling, but I already have a realtor.
Oh, well, John, I hear what you're saying, and well, most of our clients have felt the same way. Most of them have had realtors and agents before, and what they found is that our company is one of the few that can give you access to all the properties that you cannot find online, like Trulia and well, all of market properties, and that's gonna help you beat up other buyers on the best home. So is that something that you will be interested in?
Don't ask me if I'd be interested in it. Ask if that would be helpful.
Okay. So is that something that it will be helpful for you?
Something like, would it be helpful if I get you those?
Okay. So it will be helpful if I can get you access to all the homes that you cannot find online, of market properties like foreclosures, anything that you cannot find online.
Yes, that would actually be helpful. Thank you.
All right, John. So how can I continue that?
Okay, great. So when can we get together for about 20 minutes so I can take down exactly what you're looking for?
Oh, okay. When can we get together just for like 15 to 20 minutes so I can better understand what you're looking for? Is today at 4 or tomorrow at 6?
Good job. Yes. Always give options. So don't ask them. Just like, hey, would today or tomorrow or would 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock be better? If they say no, then then ask them what's better for them. Okay. Always give them 2 options. Good job. And thank you for being coachable, because I know on the screen it says, would that interest you? Yes. But I'm coaching you now the next level up, which is, would it be helpful if I just give you all that and just get them to say yes to that? So the instead of, would you like me to email you daily updates of homes that match your home buying criteria? I say, would it be helpful if I get you access to all the homes? Our list includes bank foreclosures companies, which is what you ended up saying.
Yeah. Thank you.
I tweaked your script a little bit. I didn't tweak your script for the last 5 months because I wanted you to learn the actual basic script first. Okay, now I can tweak it a little bit because you've already learned the actual script. You can tweak it a little bit now and try that new part, which is, would it be helpful if I get you access to all the homes from every real estate company, including bank foreclosure, short sales, and so on. Okay, that might work better. Good job. Who else wants to role play this script? By the way, ISAs, agents, your sales is gonna suck if you cannot overcome this one objection. Like, you're not gonna schedule appointments because it's the easiest objection that people can just throw at you. I already have a realtor, right? It's the easiest objection I can throw at you because I'm like, I don't want to talk to you, Dalal. I'm just gonna say, you know what? I already have a realtor. Because that, if you don't know how to overcome that, the call is over. That's it. Like, what are you gonna say? Judy, I already have a realtor. We're done, right? So the person who knows how to overcome that objection is the one who's gonna end up winning. Even if at the end of the conversation, because remember I told you, you need to go through 2 to 3 minimum objections to get an actual appointment. And that's just the first objection. So like, let's say that Natalia says, or Dalal, you say, you know, when can we get together for about 20 minutes so I can take down exactly what you're looking for? There's a good chance that person's going to give you another objection, right? What's the other objection? Well, why can't you just email it to me? Why can't I just tell you over the phone? And then you overcome that objection. And we did this like 2 days ago, right? And you overcome that objection, which is, well, why can't you just email it to me? Email me all the houses. And then you say, well, rather than sending you thousands of homes or hundreds of homes that may or may not match what you're looking for, why don't we get together for 15 or 20 minutes so I can understand what you're looking for and not waste your time? And then you try to close again. You're like, all right, so when can we get together? And then I'll say something like, well, I'm kind of busy. And then you say, well, I understand. This is perfect for busy people just like you, right? And then you may have to overcome 3 to 4 objections and make them feel comfortable to say yes to you. And everything I just threw at you just now, we role played this week. Do you remember that? Here, can you just send me some listings? That was the first one we practiced on Monday. Do you remember that one? And then somebody will say, well, I can just tell you over the phone what we're looking for. By the way, the biggest mistake callers can ever make, agents, ISAs, if the person says, well, I can just tell you over the phone. I can tell you your chances of actually working with that buyer just drop by 50%, okay? Because the rapport that you can get in person is much greater. If you can convince them to meet with you in person, it's much easier to convert them into a client. So don't take it over the phone. They're like, well, I can just tell you over the phone, I want a 3-bedroom, 4-bath, single family home in this community. And you say, yeah, well, I understand, you can. However, why don't we just go ahead and get together anyway so you can decide if I'm even the type of agent that you want sending you that info. At the same time, I can print out all those properties that matches your criteria. What's the best time for you, right? That's the other objection. The other objection that you're gonna get, well, can't you just mail me the listings? We'll change that to email. Okay, can you just email me the listings? Sure, we could do that. I also want to do a great job getting exactly what you're looking for and save you time. So rather than send you hundreds of listings that may or may not match your criteria. The other one is, well, Judy, Lawrence, I'm just busy, all right? I've heard that too. I'm just too busy, call me back. I'm too busy this week. And there's the script. So guys, any questions? Okay, I don't want you to waste your time and just be listening to me all that. I want you to actually put it to practice. Okay,
I will say that the same talking points that you just mentioned can be used when they tell you that I already have a signed contract with another agent. Right? Just asking the kind of service that he's performing to him or something. Right?
Yep. If you say I already have a sign, I appreciate that. Many of my clients also came to me when they had a signed agreement with another agent. But what they found is that that agent wasn't, I don't know what your agent's providing you, but the list that I can provide you includes properties you can't find online, distressed sales, foreclosure, short sales. Would it be helpful if I get you access to all the best homes before the other buyer sees them and just go back for the close? So when would be a good time for us? When would you have 15 to 20 minutes for us to get together so I can better understand what you're looking for?
And if he's really interested in working with you, do we have to probably ask him that if he can get the contract void by signing the other agent?
Yeah. So like after you meet with them and they're like, well, David, I do have a realtor. As I mentioned before, I did sign something with them. What do I do? So David, I'll just tell you how I do it. Okay. And so I tell them, well, do you have a copy of what you signed? Hopefully they do, because if they tell you they have it, they sign something, hopefully they get a copy of it. And then I'll tell them, well, read it. There's a paragraph in there. Look at your board paragraph, your board document, and tell them there's a paragraph on how to void your agreement with that agent. So I don't tell them how to do it. I tell them where to read.
Right. That's exactly what I told this person that told me that a long time ago. You know, under the contract that you signed, there's a paragraph there that says that you can void that contract with him, but it has to be signed by him in order for me to represent you.
Correct.